Hi, my name is Trevor. I was a 13-year 4-H member from Limhi County, Idaho, and for the last 3 years I've been a 4-H leader here in Latah County. I'm a student at the University of Idaho studying to become an extension educator in 4-H youth development or in family consumer science. But what I want to talk to you about today is the fact that my project of excellence when I was a 4-H member, my leadership and entrepreneurship projects, really changed my life, my community's life, and really showed me what true 4-H leaders really were. Two projects stand out the most: leadership and entrepreneurship. With leadership, my club and I, TAC team, created this event that would be a drug and alcohol-free event at the fair and a completely whole night at the fairgrounds where alcohol was not allowed on the fairgrounds, to be able to provide that prevention and that safe environment for teens and families. Family Fun Night is a carnival type event where we had partnerships with law enforcement and similar youth groups to be able to provide hands-on activities, to provide community and public education and nutrition education. We provided a drunk driving simulation with the golf course and the law enforcement partnership that we had with them. And so what was really great is that we were able to provide drunk goggles that kids put on. They would drive a golf cart with a sheriff or law enforcement officer, and then they would see the actual dangers of drunk driving. And the other aspect of the project of excellence I want to tell you about is the entrepreneurship project. We created Family Fun Night in 2007 along with many other activities, but in 2011 our funding was cut. In 2011, consequently, me and my extension educator, Katie Hoffman, created the entrepreneurship project to be able to fund those activities that we had provided for our community. So with the entrepreneurship project, we took on the task of creating the fair book for the year for the county fair. We'd sell advertisements in the back of the county fair book and then use the money gained as a profit to be able to provide those activities. Over the 5 years that I was in charge of creating my fair book and to be able to create the entrepreneurship project, I raised over $20,000 to provide alternative activities to drugs and alcohol for teens and young adults.
I've known Trevor since he was 8 years old, and in the last 5 years that I've worked with him on our Family Fun Night project, I have seen him grow into a tremendous leader. The community impact of Family Fun Night is huge. We have grown from 100 people the first year we started to over 750 youth and adults attending every year. It's the second largest event at the Limhi County Fair. Anecdotally, people have reported that the event is the only reason they come to the fair, and the alcohol and drug-free nature of it makes it their #1 priority for activities during the fair. 90% of surveyed participants said that it increases their awareness of underage drinking, and the point of the program is to build community support for underage drinking and to increase awareness about underage drinking.
The life skills that I've been able to develop within the 4-H program and within my leadership and entrepreneurship project are immense and really undescribable. But if I had to describe them, I'd refer to the targeting life skills model that 4-H uses. I was able to provide a self-esteem booster for myself and many teens in my community. I was able to provide a future career aspiration for myself to be able to give back to 4-H and be able to teach 4-H, maybe give another child what I had in 4-H. I was able to utilize resources in my community to be able to benefit not only myself but my peers and my families. And I had a social responsibility and a self-responsibility to myself to be able to become bigger than just my community, just my world, to be able to provide a change. If I was not involved in 4-H and I was not involved in my leadership and my entrepreneurship projects, I would have become a statistic. I would have become the underage drinking statistic that we all think about, that we think about, the dead teens in car accidents and the tragic stories that we hear about. I would have become one of those, and I think a lot of other teens in my community would have too. 4-H helped me realize what a true leader was, because 4-H showed me that I could make a difference. Even if it's in one life or maybe 2 lives, it doesn't really matter how many, but even if it's just in one life, you've still made a difference in your community and in somebody's life.